Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Dr. Manju Prasad MK, and he is working for an Indo-American company, and that is the One Day Wellness India group, and he is also a medical director there. Apart from that, he works as a personality development coach. More than that, what I'm impressed is he is taking the old roots of Ayurveda and taking the new sprouts of the technology and combining them, and through his research work he is giving something better. So you all remember when we were children, 70 years back, the Vaidyas used to come and they used to be going in the street shouting, Nadi Pariksha, Nadi Pariksha. The moment they used to touch, they used to tell what the disease is. And we used to wonder what it is. It must be very funny, we used to think. But today, what he has done is he has come out with the Sahaja Nadi Pariksha Yantra, that is a portable pulse diagnosis device he has come out with. And apart from that, he has written a book, a comprehensive handbook on Patya Apatya. That means what to eat, what not to eat. So this is very important for the younger generation today who are eating all junk food and going for the in the wrong direction and for the ill health. So to come back from ill health to the wellness, he is going to tell us what is Ayurveda, how it came. So many people think that Ayurveda is, it is like a Nati Aushti or somebody sitting in the village giving something, but that is not correct. Because as I know, this Ayurveda is one of the five Vedas, not the four Vedas, the fifth Veda. And apart from that, the first Vaidya, that is the doctor in the whole world, was Shiva himself. And that's why, we have a Jyotirlinga in his name, which is called as a Vaidyanatheshwara. And he is the first one to give the yoga, dhyana, and he taught that Shiva Ashtanga Yoga first to his wife, who had lost her memory. And that is the reason in fact, allopathy, we hardly have any drugs to improve our memory. But whereas Ayurveda has got not only for the children, even for the older people when the memory is lost. So please tell us, what is the myth and what is the truth about the Ayurveda? Please tell us, Dr. Manju.
Thank you for inviting me. As you said, we're all, and first of all, we all should be proud. Being an Indian citizen, we should all be proud of Indian system of medicine, that is Ayurveda. And to coming for myths and other the present things in the what community. So what is this? What is Ayurveda? Is it a folklore medicines? Is the medicine my grandmother or their grandmother used to take? Definitely not. It seems to like that, but definitely not. Ayurveda is a documented science years, thousands of years back only, Ayurveda is it not came with the mouth to mouth, or it doesn't came with some other things. It's a well documented literature in a Sanskrit fonts, and it's always documented based on research aspect. We got so many rishis, so many acharya. Earlier, the researchers were named as acharyas. It's not an acharya
Okay.
means that one who does puja.
Okay.
It's a level of teaching. One comes
Teaching, yeah.
guru, then
Acharya is above,
teaching.
who is to give the skilled
Hmm.
work
Skilled.
to the
Yes.
students. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So that's what we call acharyas. So there are so many number of literature available, thousands of literature spread all over Indian geographical region. So Ayurveda is a well-documented, researched document which serves as a purpose of preventive as well as curative aspect. What does it mean?
Okay.
Preventive. Preventive means swastha. So if you are healthy, Ayurveda teaches how to keep ourselves healthy. The main
Healthy.
thing. That's the main thing in the present era. I know I'm healthy today. What about tomorrow? I don't know. What infection I may get, what cross infection I may get exposed, or what the weather changes. So the first thing is if you are healthy, Ayurveda teaches how to be healthier.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
first thing,
Yes.
preventive aspects, and that's how it come up with them regarding food, good food to take, good vihara, good regimen to follow with respect to changing season. And second part, curative aspects. That's like disease oriented treatment. If you got particular diseases, definitely we have good treatment. This made for objective, the two objective, preventive and curative aspect. Ayurveda got came to community level.
Okay, okay. But the problem is, when the Britishers came to rule, and they were taken aback by the advancement in our Ayurveda. And in fact, they banned the Ayurveda because they wanted to show that they are superior to us. And but still, one fellow who had a nose was cut. He didn't want the allopathic surgeon to operate. He came to the Ayurvedic surgeon for the
India.
reconstruction of the nose. That means
Yes.
our ancestors, they were much more advanced than what the Europeans or the Westerners were. But still, people think that the allopathy, the cure is instantaneous, whereas the Ayurveda, it takes long time. Is it true or it's a myth?
Yes, ma'am. Before coming to it, I will just take an example. As you put it, the rhinoplasty, the what surgery we are doing, rhinoplasty, we have to just remember the father of surgery, Shushruta. Back then, in 3000 years back only, Shushruta, we can call him Acharya Shushruta, Vaidya Shushruta Acharya, conducted rhinoplasty and various corneal removal operations, other operations without use of
Mm,
anesthetics or any modern technologies. And we should all thank him, and we are proud that we are disciples of that community.
mm,
And second part, as you said, the people are in notion that Ayurveda medicines are slow in nature.
mm,
Ayurveda medicine don't act fast. It takes longer time. Definitely not. First, being a doctor, I just wanted to take this in two ways. The one part based on the disease progress.
mm,
How quick you approach the doctor. Whether it's not only Ayurveda. How quick you may see the surgeon. How quick you see the general physician. Depends on
mm.
that. The curative part, the recovery part.
Yeah, if they
What
come
got fits.
early
Yeah,
in the early time, the recovery is fast, and that is so even with the
definitely.
allopathy. If the disease is advanced and then it is out of control, and at that time anything can be failure. And in fact,
Yes,
many a
yes.
times when allopathic medicine does not help, the Ayurvedic also has helped. That also is
Yeah.
there. But still, people think that Ayurveda means kashaya or powder or bhasma or
Yes.
something. What is it?
It's in a common notion that man, the Ayurveda means only they will give bitter kashayas or any powders. Definitely not. It was there actually. Even Ayurveda got different dosage form, what we call syrup form. Especially for children, we come up with the leha. We call our leha, just like leha, sugar based or ghee based dosage forms. For adults, we got kashayas, aristas. For mid-age, we got what is. And moreover, all these dosage forms are planned according to the guna karmas of Aushadis. It is also depends on if particular medicines have to be delivered. It based on its dosage form. Will it works well with liquid form or will it works with solid form? Will it goes with fermented things? In all that way, these formulations are form. And presently, nowadays, the present era or present generation, no need to worry that Ayurveda is like only bitter cash. Definitely not. Even just like modern pharmaceutical products or allopathic medicines, even Ayurveda medicines got range of products. Just from strips,
Okay.
oral absorption strips to earlier we used to have IM and IV2, but now we are restricted only to oral
Okay.
medications.
Okay. 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 So I think you must also go back to the IV and IM, like in olden days. And I remember when we were children, 70 years back, I'm telling, any amoebiasis or dysentery, a lady was there. She used to cut the lemon and put the red powder and give, and we used to just suck that juice, and then
Yes.
we used to be completely all right. And it is much, much better than as an allopathic doctor. I'm telling the amount of drugs that we take when the gastroenteritis or the amoebiasis or giardiasis occurs is enormous. But then somewhere, we have lost lots of knowledge about this Ayurveda. And the last 200 or 300 years, in fact, it was pushed to one side. And today, now it is coming back. But people are opposing. And they are saying that there is a lead, there is a mercury, there is this, and this is all poisonous, don't take. And this is the anti propaganda that is going on. What do you say about it?
One thing that I want to say that's the right word propaganda, anti propaganda regarding drug mafia. And not to go in detail on that. Coming for Ayurveda medicine, definitely not, madam. So we come across with two types of medicines: one herbal based medicines and also mineral based
Mm,
medicines.
mm,
Both are excellent medicines. I'm damn sure being a Ayurveda doctor and being that from the same department, from Dravya Ayurveda Pharmacopoeia department. And if we do any medications properly, and we called special procedure for
Hmm.
samskara and shodhana. Whenever the raw drugs undergo proper samskara or
The
proper
samskara
shodhana,
is
then it
removing
will
the impurities. The samskara is removing the
impurities
impurities and
and
making it
enhancing
as
the
a
medicinal
pure and
property.
portable. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's true. One, remove the impurities and enhancing the medicinal properties. That's the two main focus of Shodhana.
Hmm.
And as you know, see now we are in the Ayurveda market or herbal market. It's a huge industry. It's like it's
Hmm.
coming, it's crossing billions and trillions. And
Hmm.
we have a separate ministry too, Ministry of Ayush
Hmm.
to regulate everything. All the medicines, all the tablets, all the products coming out of the name of Ayurveda, it's scrutinized. It's seriously, genuinely scrutinized by QAQC, and without any prior examination or prior evaluation, no Ayurveda medicine or no Ayurveda product can come into market. This is the
Okay.
state. So everyone is safe with all the products available in the market. One that the bad thing is people are confusing. The market is confusing Ayurveda with herbal products because
Hmm.
the regulation goes different. If we use word medicines, then it strictly come under strict regulations, and Ayurveda is
Okay.
following that. Ayurveda products
Okay.
are following that. If you only say herbal products, then it's not Ayurveda. Herbal products
Okay.
come under supplements and it comes under
Okay.
FSSI. It definitely
Okay.
not come under
So the
drug licensing
herbal
authority.
medicines are only part of Ayurveda. It
Part
is
of
not,
Ayurveda,
yeah.
not
And
completely
and
Ayurveda.
many people have a notion that Ayurveda means head massage, body massage, and all that. Is that true?
Definitely not, madam. In Ayurveda, like we give two stages. One is internal medicine and external treatment, internal
Okay.
therapy or external treatment. One part is oral medications, what are the syrup tablets we take. The second part is we also have a special procedures called
Hmm.
Bhai Chikitsa or Panchakarma Chikitsa, where we
Hmm.
orientate towards external therapies. One we call Abhyanga, Shirodhara, Udvartana. And the main part is usually people commonly see that people
Hmm.
coming up with the external massaging
Hmm.
the limbs with oil, but because it's not a general oil, we use
Hmm.
medicated oil. So
Hmm.
these medicated oil used in external therapies are as good as the medicine
Hmm.
taken inside. So it's a we
Okay.
can say it's a combination of both. It's internal and
Okay.
external medicine, not
External
merely the
both.
just massage or only oil applications.
And I think in a way it is much better also because in allopathy we don't eat that, don't that. It is in fact
Yes,
you have the patya. You have a patya, you have an exterior treatment, you have the internal treatment. That means the
yes,
holistic treatment is there in your thing. But do you have
yes, ma'am.
any anaphylactic reactions like that we have in allopathy? Sometimes, when a particular drug is given, it can have a very severe reaction. Do you have like that in your Ayurveda also?
No, ma'am. Like, yes, I can say, like, being medical person, I can say yes, but those drugs are used in very minimal dose. Very
Okay,
in rare
okay,
cases we come across anaphylactic reactions, but in the milder, majorly as we are using the drugs commonly available around our
okay,
what geographical region,
okay. So
anaphylactic
it is
reactions
a
are
dose
very less, and
dependent
in case
reaction and not a drug
dose
dependent
dependent, definitely
reaction.
not
Okay.
drug
Now
dependent.
we know the present generation, they are in the high tech and then always in a hurry for everything to achieve, and they are under lots of stress. And for that, if they take tranquilizers or sleeping tablets and they get addicted to that, for that, do you have any solution in Ayurveda for these people?
Definitely, ma'am. As I said, as I wanted to say, Ayurveda is not merely science. It's science of medicine.
Hmm.
It's a
Hmm.
way of living. Way of living. It's also
Hmm.
covers, as I said, covers the how you have to live, how you have to think, how you have to work. And it
Hmm.
doesn't only come up with symptomatic treatment. Ayurveda
Hmm.
goes to the root. What's the major
Yeah.
cause? What's the causative factor? And our major treatment goes to correction of causative factors. Unless the
Okay.
causative factors are checked, even if you give
Yes.
treatment, no, nothing works.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
efficacy will be reduced. So I
Right.
urge the present young generation to please visit for all your not only for stress or any physical or mental issues. Please contact any nearby Ayurveda doctors so that they
Hmm.
can understand your body. You can get to know your what type of prakriti you got. Whether you got
Hmm.
vata pitta for any type of prakriti, and what are the food you should take care so that you don't fall ill. The
Hmm.
infectious cross infectious condition separate. If you're coming up
Yeah.
with non-communicable disease or physiological changes, just by understanding what I am, what type of body I got, if I tailor food and regimen according to myself, and for
Hmm.
Ayurveda, each body is different, each person is different based on the combination, permutation, combination of dosha. By
Okay.
knowing myself, by knowing my prakriti, if I follow the right regimen according to my body, then definitely there is zero or least chance of getting ill. So I urge
Mm.
young generation, you no need to visit a Ayurveda doctor only you are ill, only when you are ill. You can visit Ayurveda, you can meet Ayurveda doctor to keep yourself healthier and more to become more stronger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's my
So the
word,
so
ma'am.
preventing the diseases is more important than curing.
Yes,
So when
yes, ma'am.
allopathic we
Definitely,
bother about more curing, whereas Ayurveda is preventing the diseases and they lead a very healthy life, and that is very
healthy life.
important. I feel, and you have the medicines to increase the immunity also, because I remember
Yes, ma'am.
during the corona, lots of people started drinking kashaya and whole country was flooded with kashaya, I can tell, and everybody have believed that immunity is increased. So is it true?
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely. What we do is, ma'am, what happens whenever you take kashaya? It depends on drugs what we put. The infused water. It may be hot infusion or cold infusion. So what happens here, like generic modern medicine, we won't be picking a particular drug, pick a particular molecule for
Mm,
certain conditions. We will be taking the drug in a compound way. So
mm,
even a single leaf, regardless of
mm.
what it is, what species it is, it got n number of medicinal importance. So by just taking one, if you take tulsi, it's a good anti what bronchodilator. It's a good
Okay.
antitussive. It works as
Mm,
same as your cough syrup. Just a single leaf
okay.
of tulsi. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So also improves. And one more thing, what we know is all that most of these are carbon free radicals, right? Free
No,
because of
no.
oxygen present free
When
radicals.
you said Tulsi, I remember when we were children, whenever we had a cough or anything, we never took a cough syrup.
Yes.
And my mother used to put some Adasalele, Jeshtmada and
Yeah.
Tulsi and
Yes.
make a kashaya and give, and we used to be completely all right.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
nowadays the cough syrup given to the children, it has killed many of them.
Yes.
So I think it's
Yes.
simple things, homemade remedies are still safe and better. And
Definitely.
I
Definitely, ma'am.
think, people should not shun what is old. So old is gold, they must remember. And with that gold, if you want to have anything, I mean, to make it more shiny, you can also combine with the allopathy, and that is a different issue. But I think the time has come where the Indian should realize that an Ayurveda is not an inferior to the allopathy, and it is not a copy of anything. It is there for the thousands of years, and somewhere we have lost the what to say, the glory of that, and then we have to come back and utilize it
Yes.
for living better. So thank you very
Yes.
much, Dr. Manju Prasad, for explaining
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
beautifully about the Ayurveda and all the misconceptions that the people have got, and that is removed. So the remove the myth, and you have
Thank you.
brought
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
truth to the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Ayurveda is Nitya and Nirantara.